Hi students, coming to the next topic. In the previous video I explained about the single inheritance and multiple inheritance. So these are the different types of inheritance. So single inheritance, I said one derived class and one base class. So the derived class acquires the property, inherits the properties of the base class. So that is class B, class A. So here class A is inheriting the properties of class B. So this is single. And the multiple means one subclass means one derived class will inherit the properties of one or more base class. So here this is A is the subclass. It inherits the properties of one or more base class. So this you call it as a multiple. Now let us see the third type of inheritance. So that is the third type of inheritance is multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance. So what is this multi-level inheritance? So a derived class is created. Let me write. A derived class. Derived class means this subclass. So a derived class is created from another derived class. From another derived class, you call it as a multi-level. So the name is itself is saying multi-level. One level, another level, another level. So here a derived class is created from another derived class, that you call it as a multi-level inheritance. So here the class, and these are the three classes. So this class A, class B, class C. Okay. So here this is the derived class. The last one is the derived class. This derived class inherits the properties of another derived class. Okay, so for this derived class, this is a base class. So this is base class 1, and for this derived class, this is base class 2. This is derived class, this is base class 1, this is base class 2 for this derived class. And for this class C, this is the derived class. So here what is saying multi-level? A derived class is created from another derived class. You call it as a multi-level. So let us see one example. Let us see the program. So example, hash include. So the main important is the programs are important in object-oriented programming language. So whatever the concept you are taken, just write the program for that concept. So this is a multi-level I am explaining using namespace std. So now coming to the first, that is the first base class. So base class. For this base class, I am writing the class vehicle. So for all inheritance, I am taking the same example so that you can understand what's the difference between each inheritance. So this is the base class vehicle. So I am declaring it as a public so that another base classes can inherit the properties of this base class. Public. So vehicle is the function name. Now here I am printing the message like this is a vehicle. Okay. So I am closing this class vehicle. Now this is multi-level. So another derived class I have to write. So let us write a class four-wheeler is a subclass name or it is a base class for another derived class. So public vehicle. Now I'm declaring the items with public so that another classes can access these functions. So this is a four-wheeler is a function. So here I'm printing the message like cout objects with four-wheeler with four wheels or vehicles. Okay, so endl. So this is a message that I'm printing in the four-wheel function. So class close this class four-wheeler. Now coming to the subclass. So this is one base class. This base class acquiring the properties of another base class. So now coming to derived class. Okay, so that is derived or subclass, both are the same. Subclass derived from two base classes. So here you can see that this is one base class, and the vehicle which I have written this is also another base class. So here one base class is acquiring the properties of another base class. Now I'm writing the derived class. So this derived class will inherit the properties of these two base classes. So what's here I'm writing? So the class car is the derived name, inherits. So it has to inherit from first public four-wheeler. So in multiple I had written as a public vehicle comma public four-wheeler because that is multiple. At a time it inherits the properties of both the base classes. But this is multi-level. Multi-level means from car to four-wheeler, four-wheeler to vehicle. Class car public. So just you write here the four-wheeler. So this is public, and I'm writing the function for this car as I'm printing the message like cout car has four wheels. Okay, so now close this class. So up to now what I have written. Now coming to the main program. So let us see the main program. So that is the main function. So just call int main. So just create an object for the class, derived class. So if you create an object for derived class, with the help of that object, it inherits the properties of the base classes. So here the car object I created. So it creating object of subclasses will invoke the constructor of the base class. Return 0. So this is the main. So now let us see the output. What will be the output now? Okay. So first, whenever it is here, the car obj means it comes to this part. So here what it is saying, we are class car inherits the properties of the four-wheelers. So instead of printing this, it first enters to this function, four-wheeler. Okay. But here, instead of printing the object with four-wheelers first, here the class four-wheeler is again inheriting the public vehicle. So this enter into this first public vehicle. Okay. So first it reads this message public vehicle, that is a base class. So first it prints this vehicle. The output is this is a vehicle. First it prints. After that it comes to this section. So it prints the next message objects with four wheels or vehicle. Okay. So after this it comes to the subclass. What it prints? Car has four wheels. So this will be the output. So whenever I create an object with a class subclass. Okay. So first it enter into here. instead of printing this message, it first enter into the public four-wheeler, because the class car first inherits the properties of the four-wheeler. Okay, again next it comes to here. So from here it calls the public vehicle. So whatever the message is there in the base class, first base class, that is printed. Next base class, this will be printed. Next car has four wheels, this will be printed. Okay, so this is the multi-level. Here I am just printing, acquiring the properties of the first vehicle is one base class. So after that, next is the four-wheeler.